On this edition of Coyote Nation TV, congratulate some outstanding students and know where you need to be tonight. Today is May 23rd, 2018, and Coyote Nation TV Live starts now.
Welcome back, Coyotes. I'm Miranda Serby, and I'll be your anchor for today. To start off, I have some quick reminders for y'all that need to be addressed before we go on break. First off, all lost and found items have been placed on the cafeteria stage. If you might have lost something, stop by and take a quick look. If you lost a cell phone, wallet, or something else valuable, they're with Mrs. Nixon in the front office. What is not claimed by tomorrow will be donated to a local charity. And if you happen to have lost a library book, you need to start looking for it as soon as possible. At this point, you're on the hold list if you still haven't turned in your book. This can mean if you're a senior, you can't walk the stage at graduation. Or if you're an underclassman, your schedule for next year could be withheld. But I won't withhold the winners of your senior representatives. Y'all voted a couple days ago, and the results are in. Can I get a drum roll, please? And your class of 2019 Student Council President is Fernanda Gonzalez. Congratulations. Next up, your Vice President is Elise Reyes. And to round out the representatives, your historian is Colton Nelson. And your Senior Secretary is Spencer Clopton. Please congratulate each one of these people if you see them. Some more people to congratulate are students who competed in the Northeast Texas Organization for Texas Foreign Language Symposium, the Net Ole competition on May 3rd. The team is made up of students who are in the Heritage Spanish Club and currently enrolled students in language courses. Patrick Siqueiros Bernal took home a medal for his instructional video. Merdula Sankara won 3rd place in verbal fluency and 2nd place in drama. Hetvi Joshi won a 1st place trophy and rosette in voice and 3D sculpture, and 2nd place in drama. Akshita Srinangapudi won 2nd place in folkloric dance. Naya Howard won 2nd place in culinary and drama. Ritika Rijan Agavan won 2 medals for a 1st place finish in spelling and memorized prose, a 1st place trophy and rosette on voice, and 5th place in verbal fluency. Shreya Ramashesha took home a trophy and rosette in voice and 2nd place in drama. Azia Salman took 2nd place in folkloric dance and in drama. Amina Bigam won 2nd place in drama and 1st in textile. Salvador Renteria won 2nd place in culinary and folkloric dance, 5th place in regional dance, and 2nd place in drama. Autumn Bakker won 2nd place in folkloric dance. Vaishnavi Mujala placed in memorized prose and took 2nd place in drama. Sri Ramela took 2nd place in drama. Mabel Egbitika won 2nd place in drama. Amna Kuram took 2nd place in memorized prose. Niharika Kamat medaled in memorized poetry, took 2nd place in folkloric dance and drama, 5th place in regional dance, and 6th place in sight reading. Navya Gautam medaled in prepared speech and took 2nd place in drama. Pate Kathy took home 8th place in sight reading. Yuging Jang won 4th place in verbal fluency and 7th place in memorized poetry. Jaza Malik took 7th place in prepared speech. Diana Martinez won 2nd place in drama. Savita Sitarta took 2nd place in verbal fluency and in spelling. Ariana Gonzalez won 2nd place for her instructional video. And to round out the competition, Sneha Bandalapati medaled in sight reading and took 2nd place in drama. That's all we had going on in the past. Before I continue on with the announcements, though, CNTV's Maya Reedy will let you know what's going on outside of Heritage.
It's been a hot minute since my last WGO update, so I'm just going to fill you guys in on the tea. The international gossip as of right now is all about the US. We have officially relocated our embassy in Israel from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, and that's a big controversial change. We're talking about Jerusalem. That's the one place that Muslims, Jews, and Christians have fought over for years. Yeah, the one your history teachers have probably mentioned a few billion times. This change was met with multiple clashes and protests along the Israeli-Gaza border, and I mean, honestly, what did they expect? Over such a holy site for multiple religions? At least 58 Palestinians were killed and thousands were injured in Gaza in protest during and after the ceremony, which makes it the deadliest day there since the Gaza war in 2014. And that was over 4 years ago. This downhill spiral could get worse since the Palestinian holiday called Nakba, or catastrophe, is coming up. It stands in memory of the thousands of Palestinians who were forced to flee their homes in the Arab-Israeli war. And it has a history of being very violent. The US stands by their decision saying that this could bring peace between Israelis and Palestinians. I don't know about that, but I do hope the best for these two nations. On the topic of foreign nations, let's talk about the royal wedding. As kids, we've all dreamed about becoming royalty. Meghan Markle has made her childhood dreams a reality. She's officially walked down the aisle and married Prince Harry. But while she was supposed to be fixing up last-minute details for the wedding, she had to deal with family drama. So first, her dad, Thomas Markle, was supposed to walk her down the aisle, but then he changed his mind because a photo shoot setup scandal had blown up. The whole thing was basically about him setting up an alleged paparazzi shoot, which was supposedly fake. But here's the twist. Meghan's half-sister, Samantha Markle, said she was to blame and that the whole thing was her fault. It was a whole mess, but then he said that he would attend because he didn't want to miss her wedding and a historic moment in history. That sounds so cute and sentimental, right? Too bad literally the next day he changed his mind saying he's getting heart surgery, but when he made it through heart surgery successfully, he was like, okay, I'll go. This repeated itself like 30 times, and it was a constant cycle of indecisive yeses and nos, until finally in a statement, Meghan confirmed her father would not be attending the wedding. However, Meghan refused to let this stop her from marrying the love of her life and living out the prince in me. She's faced this head on, and the whole wedding looked like a dream, like it was straight from a Disney movie. I'm already fantasizing about my not-so-royal wedding, but lately I've been daydreaming about summer. It's so close, I can't wait for it any longer. Just a couple more weeks, Coyotes. The only downside to this summer are those hours of doing nothing. And if you Coyotes are anything like me and are in desperate need of plans, I've got your back. Why not make a trip down to Hawaiian Falls? They open their gates on Memorial Day weekend, which is this Saturday, and they don't close until September 3rd. So you guys have a bunch of time to make the most of your summer. There are locations in the Colony, Waco, Mansfield, Roanoke, and Garland. Daily admission tickets are $28.99 for anybody above 4 feet and $21.99 for anybody below 4 feet. So be sure to make plans ASAP, because every kid wants to go to Hawaiian Falls for the summer, including me. I'm Maya Reedy, and now you know what's going on.
Hawaiian Falls is opening and I'm super excited. Physics got a head start on that. They're going on a field trip in the next couple days, so lucky them. And back to today, because tonight is the Aloha Community Pep Rally. There will be 7-on-7 football games starting at 5:30, and the pep rally will be at 7. Be sure to stop by for some fun and food. That will be a great break from all of your stresses this week. If you need something a little later, tomorrow perhaps, you can take it back to the 90s with choir. Starting at 7 in the auditorium tomorrow, you can join the 90s Rock Party for choir's annual spring show, and you won't want to miss it. And I know many of y'all have plans because of the varsity sports banquet tomorrow at 7, but if you aren't one of the athletes involved, the show is free. And lastly, regarding next year, there is a new elective class you can take. Incoming juniors and seniors have the opportunity to be an aide for athletics next year. It will work similar to a teacher aide, but helping with athletics activities. Visit the bit.ly link on screen for you if you are interested in applying. They're looking for a couple students to participate and might expand the program if all goes well. Well, that's all I have for you today, Coyotes. Only 5 more days left of school. For reminders over the summer, follow us on Twitter at Coyote Nation TV. It might help when scheduled pickup rolls around. I'm Miranda Servi, and you stay classy, Coyotes.